and I welcome you all to this webinar. My topic for today is tomorrow's accountant, more relevant, strategic, and creative than ever. I would really like to thank Group Futurista for providing me this opportunity and being the youngest speaker and taking up this topic was really exciting as it affects me in my day-to-day job. I'm going to take you guys through a journey which is going to tell you how an accountant has evolved over the period and how the things done by an accountant have changed or are changing as we speak. Let me start with yesterday's accountant. So this story starts with yesterday's accountant. What are the roles and responsibilities of an accountant and how it is changing or how it has changed what an accountant or how an accountant does. So if we look at some of the responsibilities of bookkeeping, maintaining data, audit of financial transactions and documents, tax processing and payments and returns, processing of tax payments and returns, ensuring compliance with financial laws and regulations, preparing budgetary and forecast, accounts payable, receivables, and treasury management. We all know that we would all be doing these things, but yesterday's accountant is doing these things manually. The main important thing to note here is that yesterday's accountant was doing it manually, but now technological advancements have come into place. So do we need to really focus on the technological advancements or we need to focus on how we were doing things? Definitely, we need to adapt to the future. If we move on, we see that today's accountant is juggling between doing things manually and moving to an automated process. We all know in business, as in life, change is the only true constant. Professionals in all industries find themselves dealing with major changes, many of them driven by emerging technologies. And accounting is no exception. We see that after years of resistance, accounting is finally harnessing today's latest technologies, artificial intelligence, blockchain, machine learning, and this is really affecting everything an accountant does. But all these technological advancement, does it hamper an accountant's growth future? Is this the demise of CPAs? Artificially intelligence replacing accountants? Is this the death knell for accountants? We all see that when there was a survey conducted in 2019, many accountants were super concerned with respect to how their job is going to be in the future, or will they have any more opportunities left? But I assure you that it is that technology is not replacing accountants. We need to adapt to technology. Moving forward, let us see how technology gets integrated. What happens when technology gets integrated with accounting? Technologies like cloud-based data management, process automation, and advanced analytics are actually poised to further elevate accounts in new and empowering ways. We all know data. Data is like our Bible, Quran. Data helps us to do a lot of analytics, but how do we actually analyze data to provide the right decision or the decision which will empower the business to take forward-looking steps? Let me share a few examples where technologies are radically changing an accountant's life and paving way for numerous opportunities. In auditing, we all know that we have to limit ourselves to a sample size. But with the help of technology, we can actually change this. We can concentrate on higher risk areas and leave the lower risk areas to a machine, to where technology can actually provide us results. Higher risk areas, we can have more of a deep dive into more analytically to get analytics where judgment is required. A human being can focus on those areas. In some of those countries, a tax preparation is going to become super simple because the authorities have real-time access to all your company transactions. What does this mean? This means that a role of an accountant will change from the tax preparation to actually tax planning. An accountant can provide can provide data to analyze whether the company is what tax decisions a company must take right before the start of the financial year, in course when the financial year begins, so that it can achieve its tax so it can successfully plan its taxation. We see that computer algorithms can also rapidly analyze all the client's data. We have new technologies like Tableau and Power BI. Now, the analytics which these technologies provide help company make operational and financial improvement and find hidden opportunities. And now, accountants can actually combine and integrate different departments to make them robust and provide better decision-making skills. I personally have seen this in my current job profile, where I'm able to actually, with the help of technology, integrate all the departments to provide the right kind of information, which helps us to take informed business decisions. So tomorrow's accountant need not worry much, but they need to worry more about adaptation than being replaced. The future, behold the new accountant. Both the skill sets and job description for tomorrow's accountant will be greatly expanded while still hewing to the core competencies of the profession. We all know that the profession the profession, what it has to offer is not going to change, but the way it is being done is definitely going to change. The truth is, we all know we will need more CPAs than ever. We will need more CPAs to analyze huge chunks of data, to integrate different business departments, and where they will actually be able to answer how and why and all the other decisions which the business needs. Half of the work of an accountant is to deal with people, to have relationship with people, to work with their desires, their direction, and their vision for the business. This can never be replaced by a machine. So we see that tomorrow's accountant may play an advisory role. It may play a role of a consultant, business intelligence, procurement professionals, and working to chart a strategic sourcing plan. We see that the large chunks of data can actually help to minimize costs. Centralized data management will be able to provide information to all the necessary stakeholders, and it will also be able to, and the data can also actually help to reduce cost and improve the decision. I just found a really interesting quote, and I thought I would share with everybody. A good accountant is someone who told you yesterday what the economists forecast for tomorrow. Now let us all consolidate. I can go on and on what an accountant, how it is being changed, and what is the future role. But let us consolidate our thoughts. What is the future role of an accountant who is more relevant, strategic, and creative than ever? Data analytics. What AI can do is huge grunt work of analysis by rendering raw data into more manageable formats. But what an accountant do would, what is the use of that data, how it can be applied to a business, and why they can answer all the whys. Data visualization. It is very difficult to comprehend data unless and until it is presented in a format which is really acceptable to the eyes. Data visualization, with the help of technology, we can create numerous charts, we can create numerous tables where the accountant can actually present data with meaning, which is more meaningful to the stakeholders. Financial modeling. I think this is an important one, and which is going to actually help us improve the role of an accountant in the future. Accountants can put their uniquely human skills to work, transforming the insights extracted from high quality data into more effective financial planning and reporting. Like I said before, financial modeling is not only with the help of one or two people sitting together and planning for the future, but it is integrated through the whole system. The different departments like sales, PSO, marketing, they all need to combine, understand one set of data and be able to manage that, to be able to go into the future and take informed business decision, which is going to provide a better growth for the organization. Tomorrow's accountant will definitely play a more creative and strategic role in their companies. Their businesses will not only enjoy more efficient workflows and reap more useful insights for their accounting processes, but help strengthen their own resiliency, agility, and competitive footing. Trust me when I say organizations which invest in forward-looking accountants and their learnings and their trainings is definitely definitely going to have a competitive edge in the future. So let's all welcome a new consultant, analyst, or communicator who will be born when we integrate the brains of an accountant with newer technology. Thank you so much once again.